Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today it's a cash stuffing. I'm doing this at night. People are sleeping, so I'm going to try to keep my voice down. I hope you guys can hear me. So I'll be doing my sinking funds, my long term and short term. So I'll be stuffing 1,800. This is my spending binder. Keep money in here that we spend throughout the month, and I try to keep it. I try to keep the money the whole month, and then that way whatever I left in the bank stays in the bank. So these are my wallet categories: groceries, meat, takeaways, household, kindness, and miscellaneous. These are envelope. I have it's a mirror of the envelopes that I have in my wallet, and I just take from here and put into my wallet every week. I've already stuffed that. And then these categories here also, I stuff once a month. And prescriptions is just over-the-counter medication. I used to keep my prescriptions that we take every month, our chronic medication prescriptions in here, but then now apparently medical aid covers 100%, so we don't pay. So the money that I keep in here is just for when somebody's sick. Like I went to the doctor today, my hand, there's something, I don't know, but they gave me like a brace for my, just up to here, my wrist is just so painful. I just took it out for the video, and because it's at night, I'm gonna sleep. But otherwise, that's I've used up this in short. And I didn't take out my petrol money this time. I'm going to just swipe. And then utilities, I'm gonna do the same. I'm not gonna stuff it this month, I don't think. But I do have this left over from last month. Car wash. So I'm gonna take this 100 blue and put it into the cooking gas. Because I haven't budgeted anything for it. So now there's 150 in there. I want this to be 1,000 so I can fill in a 48 kg cylinder. And then with car wash, we've got an arrangement with a guy to wash our car, so we just pay him all the money for the month. And yeah, that's why I didn't stuff that, but it's the first month, so we don't know how that'll go. And then this is our spending money. As I'm giving, it was 100, I'm giving us 200. So now we have 3. I think now we can start spending from here. And the boys as well, they can start spending. And then miscellaneous is getting 100. But I prefer miscellaneous in smaller denominations. I put in a 50 pula in here the other day, so now there's 250. I prefer smaller denominations in here, so I think some way I'll try and get smaller money in here, because it's easier when it's like 20s and 10s and 50s, because then if you need something you just pull from here. But then if you're taking 100 or 200, the change doesn't always come back, or let's just say the change becomes a challenge to get it back. Toiletries is getting 50. It's got 50 now. There's 100. And electronics as well is getting 50. Now there's 100. This is for adapters, extensions, that sort of thing. And then travel is getting 100, but I'm going to take this out and put in a 200. But with these, I want to have hundreds in here, but yeah, I'm going to find a way to get smaller denominations in here. Get a 50 as well, because get hundreds as well, because this is just extra petrol, or if you need to travel and need food on the way, or just random stuff like that. And then clothes also getting 100, and it's got 200 now. And the chickens, I've already put the money in there, and the maraka, the money is already in there. So that is my spending binder. I call it my spending binder. And then this is my sinking funds, long-term sinking funds. So in here there is car is getting 50 pula, and now in car I've got 200 in the bank, and 4, 5, 6, 657, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800. So I've got 800 in here now, not nearly enough. Let me see if I can color anything. Okay, 800 divided by 85 is 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So I can do one more. Let me just do that now real quick. So that is that updated. Getting there. I wish there was more in here, but you know, this is what I can. This is what I can do right now. And then my emergency fund is getting 50 as well. And now there is 1,000 in the bank. 51, 20, 40, 80. I thought that was weird. Okay, so I've got 1,000 in the bank. So 152, 220, 240, 1,250 now in here. And I think I can do 2 more. So 1 and 2. So slow and steady, and something is happening. I think all of this traveling has just got me all messed up. And then my son's medical is getting 50 this time. So in here now I've got 300 in the bank, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 500. 500 now in there. So that's 200, 400. So I'm going to do 3 of these. 3 of these. 3. So there's 500 now in there. I'm talking so low. I hope you guys can hear me. But there goes. And then our health fund is getting 40. So now in here we've got 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240, 250. So we've got 250 now in our medical fund. I need to have 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more. Yep, that's that. So I'm doing videos at night. I think the disadvantage is the UFOs, unidentified flying objects. So if you see them flying around here, please excuse them. They don't know what they're doing. And then my Mahalape fund is getting 100. So now there's 500 in there. I was actually supposed to be traveling to Mahalape tomorrow because my aunt is having her 40th wedding anniversary with people on site and everything. I can't afford to go there right now. So 500 divided by 135. 3. So I can do 1. So the good thing is that because we contribute as a family, I managed to send our contribution. That's really the best I can do. But yeah, that's that. So that is building up. So I kind of wanted to do it like the robot. We call them here the robot, but elsewhere they call traffic lights. So that's kind of what I was going for. Let me just put it in the back. And our goals are getting a 50. That's my last 50 actually. So 51, 152, 220, 230 in our goals. But that's not it, is it? I thought something was off. So there's 350 in the bank. Then 400, 500, 550, 70, 80. So 580 now towards our goals. Yo. Okay. Now, so I said 580, right? 580 divided by 50 is 11. Yo. 11? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I can do, 10. So I can do one more. Yeah. So that is that. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay. And that is our goals. Our savings are getting a 20. This one is a very slow one. Just putting in a 20 puller whenever I can. So there's 100 in the bank, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. There's 200 now in our savings. And that is, so I can mark off one more money bag. Slow and steady as well. And then my debt, this one I need to get a move on our debt. Yeah, I'm gonna make a plan for this one. So I'm gonna put in 100, but I'm gonna take this and put back the 100. So now towards my debt, I've got 100 in the bank, then 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 470 now in here. So 470 divided by 85, 5. So I can do one more tick. Yeah. And power tools. Power tools are getting a 200. So now there's 300 in there. Yeah, I can do this 200. So yeah, these things are expensive. I went to the shops the other day and I saw this. It was like almost 1,900 or something. So yeah, like I said, this 200 isn't gonna, 2.5 isn't gonna get much, but it's a start. You can buy at least one thing and then do it again and get another thing and so on. Or buy something that's not in here, but just anything. Our rings are getting 50 pula, but I'm gonna take this out and put in this 100. So in our rings now, I've got 200 in the bank and 3, 20, 30, 40, 50. 350 now in here. 350 divided by 84. So I can do one more orange heart. Yeah, we'll get there. I wish I could put more in here, but you know, you get what you get and you don't get upset. Right, rainy day. Rainy day is getting 50 pula. So now there's 150 in the bank, and 220, 240, 250. 259 here. So I need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do 2 more umbrellas. Yeah. Almost done with the first row. Put it at the back. Then our events. Our events are getting this 200. Our events have 150 in the bank, 200, 3, 4, 530, 530 towards our events fund, for our agric shows, farm shows, to send our son to farm shows, 130. So 530 divided by 75 is 7. So I should have 7 colored in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that colored in? Building slowly but nicely. And well, not slowly, I'm trying to really push this along. And then the post office is getting this last 40 because December is getting here. We need this 300 by December. So now there's 2, 4, 6, there's 70 pula in here. And I just put in a 40. So I'll do 15, 35, and 40. Slowly but surely. At least here I've got like a timeline. Got to be done by December. So that is everything. The cash tray is empty. I've stuffed everything. This is a little thick. It is a little thick. So makes me happy though to see so much money in here. Makes me so happy. Okay, so that is my video, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of good about, you know, my sinking funds growing as they are. Slow, it's a bit slow, but considering everything that's going on, I think I'm doing really well, if I do say so myself. So please comment if you like this kind of content. Please give this video a thumbs up and like, share, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.